comments ready to rock. We're so close now. Craft o'clock. It's almost craft o'clock. Look, the countdown's nearly done. In just a moment we'll be live. So come on, everyone, get those emojis ready. Clap your hands and cheer out loud. Craft o'clock's gonna wow the crowd. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Get your comments ready. We're going live. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's rock. It's Craft o'clock with Emma on the clock. It's almost Craft o'clock. It's almost Craft o'clock. Hey, hey, crafters, gather round. It's the best live show in town. Grab your glue and glitter pot, 'cause it's nearly Craft o'clock.
We're going early. I can't listen to that again. Good afternoon. I hope you're good and well. My bad. I have to do it manually rather than with the timer, and I totally forgot. Good afternoon. I hope you're good. I hope you're well. You are watching Craft O'Clock with me. If you are new here, what is Craft O'Clock? We are live every single Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday is when we go live, either from the studio back at Hobby Maker HQ, or we come live from my office, from my very own home, which we are for the next 2 days. And this day, on this fine Monday, at the 17th of November, we've got another Crafty Connection. A Crafty Connection is where we go. We didn't put a call out. One of you put the call into us and said, would you do little independent companies and give them the biggest platform they can ever get on the Hobby Maker Facebook page and on the Hobby Maker YouTube, my Facebook and also my YouTube as well? Can you give us a platform just so we can sell our wares? And who are we to say no? And that is what we have done. And we've got another one coming to you today as well. Love Knott Creations. You wait till you see this. I have been Facebook stalking and website stalking for a few days now, watching lives and things like that in the background. It is phenomenal. We are going to get rid of the stigma that mixed media is hard. That's what we're going to get rid of. That is what we're going to do today. Linda, good afternoon. Christine, good afternoon. All of you are watching as well. You can interact. The choice is yours. If you're watching on Facebook, you just type like normal. If you're watching on YouTube, you can do it there as well. But obviously, the perks of YouTube, you can watch us on your big TV. Right then, let's get our guest in for today. Another Crafty Connection. Once again, I was watching one of Tilly Victor's live streams the other week, and this name cropped up. So I reached out and said, look, do you want to come on? Ellie put you forward for it. Do you want to come on? They were like, yes, we will. Thank you very much. We will take that platform. So please be upstanding if you can for the one and only, it's our Kirsty from Love Knott Creations. How are you, lovely?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm very, very well and very excited about this. For the sheer fact, this is what you do is you do take, and I said I have been Facebook stalking for the last few days since we've been chatting. You do take that stigma away from mixed media. You make mixed media really, really easy
and fun.
And
really fun. Yeah.
And that is the thing, and fun. So let's go all the way back. For those people that may have never heard of you before, for those people that may have never seen your products before, give me a little a little roundup. We will go into more detail over the next course of the next 45 minutes, but give me a little synopsis of who you are, where you're from, and what your brand is.
Okay, so Love Knott Creations. I'm originally, obviously, with the accent, I'm from South Africa. So I've been living in the country for 8 years. I came across doing fabric sculpting about 6 years ago. So what it entailed was using recycled products. So the base of all my items and all my sculptures are recycled products, be it bottles, jars, containers, whatever you have lying around the house. And then what I noticed in this country was a lot of people were throwing away a lot of their fabrics. So your clothing items, very quick to, don't want to say the brand of the shop that you go to, but very cheap clothing you can get. So you
What,
obviously
the old Primani?
Primark, yes.
Yeah, you can say them on here. I'm
Primark.
currently sporting one of their jumpers now. You can say them. We don't mind.
So everybody was off to Primark to buy new clothes. And yeah, what do you do with your old clothes? I mean, you might have memory clothes from your folks that have passed away or loved ones that have passed away. You can use this in your actual crafts, be it you're going to use it as the base of it, as a decorative piece. Like I say, you can do it on journals, you can do it on bottles, jars, everything and anything you can upcycle. So I will show you as we're going along some examples as well.
And that's where you sort of come in, because it's okay saying we can upcycle, but you give us the tools and the techniques and the videos, everything we need to take those garments and make them into some of the wonderful things that we currently see behind you at the moment. Where does the name come from, Love Knott Creations? Where did that sort of stem from?
So I've got a lot of love to give, obviously. So love was the first word that came in. Knott was my maiden name. So my maiden surname was Knott, Knott. So I brought in my family name into my business name because my dad passed away from cancer a few years ago. And that was just a fitting thing to do, is just keep the name out there. And a lot of people put Knot. They don't put double T because obviously not. So yeah, that's where the name came from. And I just, yeah.
Oh, I love it. So it's all a family connection, and it just sums up what you do and keeps it all in the family, as it were. Let's get straight into this as well, because I asked you this just before we came live. This is, as I say, it's Crafty Connections. We talk about small businesses, independent companies. We can't get any. It is just you in this.
Yes.
This is not some big warehouse. This is not some big factory. I've already had the tour of the bottom of the garden shed. But it is just you that pick, packs, posts,
designs,
emails,
creates,
designs,
everything.
So I don't want people to think, oh, it's a big fancy. It's not. It is literally you that does everything from trade shows to independent markets. You try and get about, don't you?
Yeah, I try and get about so that people can actually see it, because seeing it in the background, you know, the colors aren't so great on screen. I mean, they look very dark, but there are a lot of colors added to it. And that's why I add a lot of color to it, so that when we're at markets, it stands out and it brings people closer. And then when people come closer, they go, oh, what's this made from? Like, and then when I explain it's made from fabrics and things like that, they're like, really? I'm like, and it's made from a recycled toilet roll inner. Or a recycled bottle.
Oh no, please don't say we've lost the internet.
Just said my connection was getting a bit unstable.
Oh yeah,
yes,
no,
I'm here.
I was like, oh no, don't do this to me, don't do this to me. Let's move forward then slightly. I've put the link, by the way, for everyone that's watching, the link for the website. It's not the Hobby Maker website. Go and check out loveknottcreations.co.uk. Everything is on there that we're about to talk about as well. There is workshops. You can book things online. There are craft memberships on there. There's an amazing shop. You've got the craft packs that we're going to touch on as well, because that is something that I really do think that will get everyone involved on this one. Before we touch on the craft packs, where do you get your inspiration from? Where do you get that? I want to create like what we can see behind you, like what we got flamingos, we've got the toadstools, mosaics on there. Where do you get your inspiration from to do these?
It's like, this is like really involved space. I mean, it's hard, it's weather resistant as well, so you can put these outside in the garden if you want to. Rain.
So where does it all come from? So where do you think, you know what, I'm going to create a lovely lady with foliage on her head? Where do you get this from?
So it first started with I love bunnies. So anything to do with bunnies, I started with the bunny. That was my original design, was bunnies, hares, all the rest of those. And as we started going more and more to markets, people actually asked, can you make a duck? Can you make a chicken? Can you make, all the different animals? And then as you start Googling, as you do, you start looking on Pinterest, you start looking everywhere else, you start getting ideas of animals. So you think, okay, cool, I can make orangutan. And someone says, can you make a chihuahua? I'm like, well, I can try. If you don't like it, yeah, you have a look. So that's how all the ideas have started. But when you do workshops and that with me, it will be a dog. It's not going to be a specific breed. It's what your imagination brings to life as well. So mine too, when I'm creating a dog, it's not a specific dog every single time. It changes. Every single design is different.
Do you have a favorite design that you've designed over the years?
Recently now, I've still got the orangutan. So I've done this orangutan, and he is my favorite. But he's taken me like 10 days to make him. So I don't know so much about a workshop, but.
Oh my word.
So look at all that detail.
Look at this.
That's the back end of him.
So what's that made from?
Okay, so we've got what the products that do is it's all natural products that you need to use because it doesn't adhere to plastic. So obviously this day and age, you've got a lot of cotton fabric and polyester in the background of your cotton fabrics. So it adheres to mainly the cotton fabric. So this is just mop hair. So the mop that you would clean the floor with.
Yes.
That's what this is. But a clean mop, I promise, not a dirty mop. It's a clean mop.
It wouldn't matter, to be honest, if you're going to paint it, if you're throwing it away.
Yeah, so the base color that is in the fabric hardening agent that I use is actually bronze and black. So the base color is a darker color. And this is why you'll see like the flamingos and that are pink, because I add coloring to it. But yeah, everything there this is a bit of clay on the top. So the same product I can use to make clay out of it. And then there's a bit of fabric, cotton fabric down the bottom there. So yeah.
And look at that, people.
He's hard.
So that could go in the garden, good to go in the garden.
Yep.
And he's going to last, he's not going to change colour? Or...
No. Colours don't fade. So I mean, when I started 6 years ago, I thought, I heard about doing it. I tried it out and I thought, weather resistance, I don't know so much. Like you hear these things and you don't know if they work. And it did. It worked perfectly. And I've upcycled loads of, you can do welly boots, you can do planters, you can do everything and anything.
Oh, this is good. I'm liking
it's really
this
nice.
Already. There's a lot of love for you in the chat.
I can see that. Thank you.
Carol says hello. I'll try and get all your comments across the bottom of the screen as well. So keep the comments coming in. So the orangutan is your favourite product. So walk us through your sort of creative process that you've got. So how do you, walk us through the process that we come to.
So the normal day life of you have recycled products in your house. So for example, we won't put the brand on here because I love this mayonnaise. But anyway, mayonnaise jars.
Yeah.
And then we have, I drink a lot of coffee. So just a quick what coffee I drink. Coffee jars. And then obviously
Coke cans.
Yep,
bottles.
There it is. And also your everyday toilet roll inners.
No, okay. What we normally throw away.
Don't throw away. This is the problem. You tend to keep quite a lot. I know a lot of people that I've met have kept quite a lot of recycled goods and don't know what to do with them. So I'll show you what he was made from and what he turns into. That's what he turned into. So his body is actually the toilet roll inner inside there. And you actually form his sculpting part around that. So
I love this.
How you start as well. So I've done one in this stage so you can see what I start with. So here's the Coke bottle that I used with the little polystyrene ball on the top. Masking tape and foil is how you form the base of all your products before you're covering it with the fabric. So you need to have a base to actually cover.
Okay.
So that's how it starts. And then you start sculpting with your foil and your masking tape.
Look at that.
So it's got a little bum. It's got little ears. The only piece of wire that I've used is in the ear, obviously, just for the top part of him. But you can bend him, you can flex him however you want to once you've covered him.
Okay.
And then you cover him. So it starts with the base color is the brown, like I said. And then you dry brushing a pigment powder over the top of him so that he gets his coloring.
Oh, I love this.
But again, he's hard as a rock.
This is good. We're liking this. I know I told you I'm gonna stick to a plan, but I'm really gonna go off piece now massively. Because I want to get to the craft packs early. Because I know a lot of people watch and they normally watch in their lunch hour, or and I'm going to have to go back to work.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the craft packs. Now, you'll find these on the website, Love Knott Creatives. You'll find them on there. These are on the Hobby Maker website. The website I've put back at the bottom of the screen. Not only do you use what we've seen there, but there's also, I'm flicking through it now, there's mosaics on here if we wanted to go down the mosaic route. All the prices are on here as well. So there's all mosaics at the start, but then we start going into the rabbits that we've just seen, the seated bunnies. You've got flamingos on here, Highland cows, elephants, ducks, stretching bunny on here. The most gorgeous stone sheep I've ever seen, or I'd quite like in the garden, to be honest. You've got Christmas gonks and gnomes. So there is a bit of everything. It's not just what we've seen there. There is indoor and outdoor that you've got.
No, you're more than welcome to keep them indoors. I mean, you do things like, obviously, your journals as well. You can do little journals where you upcycle a journal. So this is just a normal journal that I've just upcycled. You can do anything from wreaths, from willy boots. Like I said, you can upcycle everything and anything. So it doesn't have to go outdoors if you don't want to. A lot of people, when they do purchase a made product, they never put it outside. They say, nope.
Oh, no,
they don't want to. They're too scared to. And even your teapots. Don't throw away your old teapots.
Do we still use a I'd love a teapot.
But you turn them into little planters so you can plant a flower inside of there and tip the water out.
I'm going to throw it over to the chat. The people in the chat, how many people use a teapot?
That's interesting.
I think we should bring them back. I like.
Please don't throw them away. Please use them or send them to me. I'll use them.
Yeah, I'd love a good teapot. We maybe get Craft O'Clock teapot. Maybe this is what we need. Anyway, back to the craft packs. So the craft packs are full kits. I don't need to add anything else. Everything is in there that I need. Yeah.
Everything's in there. Comes with video tutorials as well. So it links you to my YouTube channel, which is where the video tutorials are based. Obviously, you need the link to get there. So all QR codes, but everything comes inside of there, including the pigment powders. You've got the polystyrene ball. The only thing I don't put in the pack is obviously the recycled item, like the toilet roll inner and the recycled bottle, because that's a little bit unhygienic to post that out. Never know what happens.
Makes sense. But everything else is
everything.
Is there a full list of stuff we are going to need? Is that in the box or is that on the website so I can pre-check?
It comes with it as well. So there's a product list. I don't know if this one has it on the back. Naughty, that one doesn't have it. There is a product list, materials list for everything, because if you want to recreate it again and you forgot what you've used, it's all on the materials list as well.
There you go. So everything you need. Oh, Christine's got a teapot. There you go. There are people that there are still people that love a teapot. Yeah. I'm going to look into this. See if we can get Craft the Clock one. So everything is in there that you are going to need, and you've covered all sorts of bases. And you're saying when you do the live shows, these are the busiest items that you sell, is the complete kits, because it's got everything in there. Is there one of them that you would say would be easier for people that just want to have a little dabble and have a little go?
Well, what I've done was I started with like a polystyrene ball. So I started a whole series of the polystyrene ball. So if you don't have the recycled product, everyone's got a polystyrene ball somewhere in their crafting stash. And I started a series of them where you could make a duck, which is really easy. So you can see where the tail on the duck is. I've made Highland coos with the ball as well. So you can make a little Highland coo. They are all so easy. It's just have a go. I promise you, you can easily do it. It's just having the knowledge on how to sculpt and how to actually create the shape is what you need me along a way to do. Because once you can do one, you can design anyone. You can design any of these items behind you.
So would you say the duck or the Highland cow is the easiest?
I think so, yeah. And the bunny, really easy.
What, sitting bunny or stretching bunny?
Seated bunny, the stretching's got a little bit of a lean and a bit of a bendy wire. So if you're a little bit more of a challenge to it, but probably the seated's a little bit easier than the stretching one, yeah.
The Seated Bunny is brand new on your website. It's £40 if you want to go for it. If you wanted to go for the duck, the full craft pack of the duck, that's £35. And the Highland cow complete craft pack that you need is £40 as well. As I said, you'll find them all on the website. There is about to appear on your screen now. By the way, if anyone's got any questions, queries, worries, woes, get them in the chat now. We'll ask them why we go live. Now, we get these home, we get video tutorials as well. Now, are the video tutorials from start to finish?
Yes.
Does it show us exactly what we need? Maybe we're not very were a visual learner rather than reading instructions,
100%. Everything
are
is
they
from
full
start
on?
to finish. Yeah, from the recycle bottle to the end coloring process. I take you step by step how to mix the coloring, because there's a trick to it. We use a bit of a varnish to mix the pigment powders in, so it's a bit nerve-wracking. You can use acrylic paints as well, but if you're going to put it outdoors, you need to give a coat of varnish on top of it to obviously seal in the color. But otherwise, the raw product on its own is weather resistant. You don't have to put color in it if you don't want to. So yeah, everything's in there step by step.
So go and have a go. Go and have a look. That details are on the screen that you've got in there. But maybe you are a in-person learner. Maybe you are close to Stoke-on-Trent and the places like this. You do workshops as well.
Yes, I do.
That you've got. So tell me about your workshops. Obviously we're there in person. I understand that bit.
Yeah.
But what's the difference between the workshop and getting one of the craft packs?
So in-person workshops is pretty much exactly the same as having me on a video tutorial. I'm exactly the same regardless, video tutorial or in person. You just get coffee and biscuits as an extra treat.
Oh,
and you obviously, if you want to change the actual personality of the bunny, because obviously I'm showing you a certain way to do it. If you want chunkier cheeks or chunkier chin or longer chin, I can then show you how to do that. But most of the times in the video tutorials, I make mistakes and I show you how to fix those mistakes, so that if you do make that mistake, you'll know how to go back and fix everything. So
if it's something that you want to do but you're a little bit unsure, try one of the workshops. Now your workshops are Tuesday. Is it Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, or Tuesday, Saturday, and sometimes Sunday?
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So this is my full-time job. This is what I do every single day, except for sometimes Mondays.
And they are your workshops takes place at a purpose-built house studio.
Yes.
All the details are on the website as well for that one. Are there still spaces for your Christmas one?
Yes, they are indeed. There's loads of space. Loads of space.
Do you know the date of that one? I can't find it.
Oh Lord, we've got this weekend. We've got the Mosaic Robin coming up on Sunday, and then the Saturday we've definitely got the vases. So you don't have to make a Christmas theme. So when you do come, even if it says Christmas themed, you can say, Kirsty, I rather want to do mushrooms. So for example, here's the vases for Saturday. So you're turning an ordinary vase into something extraordinary, and it's waterproof on the outside. So if you by mistake mess water on the outside, it doesn't matter. And then we've also got the glasses that are also on Saturday. So you've got your Christmas glasses, or if you don't want to do a Christmas glass, do something different.
I love it. I'm just once again flicking through your website. There is loads on here, may I say. Each workshop is between 3 and 4 hours.
Yeah, it depends on the sculpture. So the larger the sculptures get, it will be a little bit longer. Probably 5 hours is the maximum, because the pieces need to be dried as well. So before we can dry brush coloring onto them, the drying time is about half an hour to an hour. So that will take up some of the time. And it also depends. I don't rush you when you do a personal workshop. If you choose to stay until 6 in the evening, so be it. So be it.
Welcome.
Yep.
That's what we like. If you're wondering where they are, the postcode ST7 is where you're looking at. If you just type that in, you'll be able to roughly work out how far it is away from you, but you need to book online. Or if you're a little bit unsure and you want to ask more questions, drop Kirsty an email, loveKnottsCreative@gmail.co.uk, or you can give her a phone call on 07377 229878 is the number that you need. Is that a mobile number or
it is a mobile? It's a mobile.
Oh, so can they WhatsApp, or do they have to?
They can WhatsApp if they want to. Yeah. Sometimes people don't want to talk. They can message me. A lot of people just message me.
So drop a message. So don't just sit there going, "Oh, I'd love to have a go, but I don't know if I can do it, or I don't know this, or I don't know that." Don't be scared. No, we've always said it. No question is a silly question.
No,
so I started
off slowly. So don't think that you can't do it, and don't think that it's too much of a challenge. I started off doing a really ugly bunny, and I've progressed over the years. So, yeah.
And there's loads on there as well. Like the workshops, there are loads. You've got fabric sculptures. You've got stone art. It sounds a silly question. What's stone art?
Here we go. All right. So we have a mushroom. So stone art gives you can't feel it, obviously. It's ice cold. It gives like a stone effect. So it's a clay. Same product that you would mix into the fabric. So that was the fabric with the flamingo. So in the fabric, I've used jeans there, and I've used different types of fabrics in the flamingo.
Look at that.
But his little beak here is actually clay, and it's the same clay that I've used on the mushroom. So you do that from start to finish. And all it is a little pin stand underneath there. It's like yay high. and then you build it up with your foil and your masking tape.
Love it.
So
Loving
that's
this.
great.
So that's stone art. You've got home decor workshops. You've got rock powder workshops. You've got mosaic workshops in there,
Yes.
and you've also got paint parties as well. So you have
Yes.
everything covered. Go and check out the website. I'll put the details back on the screen. But going back, I just wanted to get that in because I said I know some people. We've had a few messages. People are on the train and they just want to know your wares. Let's go all the way back though. What got you interested in crafting?
Well, I've always enjoyed crafting, but I came from a logistics and warehouse background. So when I landed in the country 8 years ago, I tried to get a job, as you do, just in the normal Sainsbury's, but I was told I was too overqualified. So I then
I
turned
was told that as well. It's ridiculous, isn't it?
Really? So
Absolutely ridiculous.
I went on to do crafting in care homes because I saw they were in the local area where we were down in Surrey and Sutton, care homes, and I started to do arts and craft in dementia and disability homes. And then from there, I was trolling Facebook and having a look, as you do, look at all these things that come up and recycle items, and then saw fabric sculpting. And I went, oh, that sounds interesting. Oh, recycle products, there's something, rather than throwing it in landfill, use it to create something beautiful that you can put in your garden or don't put in your garden, whichever you choose. And yeah, that's how I started 6 years ago, and here we are.
So have you always been creative, or was it one of them to go, you know what? I'm going to give this a bash. It might work, it might not work.
No,
but I'm going to
I used
try.
to do mosaics in South Africa. So I used to do mosaics in South Africa in between my day job. Not that warehousing wasn't long hours. In my spare time, I used to do mosaicing. I used to do cake decorating, strangely enough, as well.
Nice.
But sculpture cakes, which is maybe where the sculpturing has come from as well. And then obviously paper. I used to do decoupage. I used to do card making. I've got all my cricket machines. I've got everything. I've got all my machines still. It was just the one thing that I felt was so large that you could do anything with a bottle. You could make any animal you want to, any fabric, you can turn into feathers. You can use as normal pieces. So that's the one craft that is stuck for me at the minute because of the recycling purposes and using fabrics that you have every day.
Oh, I like it. I like it. As there is only you in this business,
Yes.
what has been the biggest challenge of running Love Knott Creatives? What's that been, that one stepping point? Because you're 6 years old, so it's relatively still new in the world of craft, as it were. As I say, you do all the big shows. You were at the NEC a couple of weeks ago, but what is it that you've gone, oh, I don't know. I don't know if we can crack on with this. I may have to go and find another. Have you had any of them moments? Because many people want to start the industry, but they get put off by it.
You do. I mean, in life, you always have challenges. So you just have to persevere with it. That's my whole thing, is you just have to persevere. There's days when my sculptures don't look good and I don't think they look anything like they should look. But I still just put it to one side and come back to it. Don't walk away from it complete. Don't throw it in the bin. Like, don't waste the product because you want to try and make it look like something. Markets are very challenging, very hard on the body as you get older. It's cold and it gets very challenging on the body.
Very true.
That's pretty much it. I mean, designs come easily. Some days you have a bit of a day where you don't want to design anything new. You're just trying to keep up with the markets, because majority of the time, that's why I want people to see them. So obviously, they purchase the made pieces as well, but I want them to either try it themselves, come to a workshop, purchase a craft pack, either or, whichever suits them better. That's about it. Mainly challenges that have come up. It's life challenges, really.
No, that's good to hear, though. It's good to hear, and they're all solvable. Are there any more Christmas shows coming up that you'll be attending, or have you done for the year and then you start next year again?
I haven't really booked on too many. The last one was the NEC, because I'm new in the country, as I call it. I don't know many shows, so I don't know where not to go. So NEC has been my big one for the past 3 years. I do have my local Christmas markets coming up, so there's a few that I've gone on, but nothing big this year until next year.
Oh, okay. Are you at the NEC in March?
No, I haven't signed up to that one yet.
Oh, okay. So just
I'm thinking about it. Yeah.
Oh, no, it's good to know for people that are maybe attending, because most of our viewers attend all of them,
True.
to be perfectly honest. Sandringham's a good one as well, in case you need another one. It was on this weekend, just gone. Sandringham Farmers Market. It's amazing, absolutely amazing, in the Sandringham grounds where the king stays at Christmas.
Yeah.
It is. It's beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. Looking forward, what's your big goal? Where do you in 5 years' time? Let's say, where would you like to be if money was no object and you could do what you want? Obviously, everyone says a millionaire. I understand that. But let's keep it real. Where would you like to go next?
I was going to say sailing on a yacht somewhere, but hey, we'll just take that one out. I'd like to be more of a traveling crafter.
So what does that mean?
I'd like to try to get to different areas. So when I'm doing big shows or something, I'd like to also offer the workshops, because a lot of people can't get to Stoke-on-Trent, obviously. I'm in the middle of everywhere. I'd like to travel further and try and go up. I've had offers from the NEC to go all the way to Ireland to go and actually run workshops. So it's going to be logistically seeing how I can get my products there with me and get myself there as well. And again, I used to have a shop. So I used to have a shop and that, but obviously I moved to my studio. I'd like to have a shop again. I really enjoyed the shop. And because people walk in and they get to see what you're doing and they, inquire about what you're doing and go, oh, I didn't know you could do that. So that's where I'd like to be in 5 years' time. Obviously, rich, but anyway. Rich in the happiness of showing people how to do this. That's how I feel. I don't need to be rich in money. I need to be rich in showing people how to craft and how to do something, and don't think that you can't do it. That's really what I want to do.
9 times out of 10, once people look at it, once people get to it and they get hands on, they go, actually, it's not as hard as it were. Because many people, why do you think there is a stigma with mixed media?
Well, in this crafting that I do, it's quite messy.
Okay.
And it's also people's brains when we're working, especially with the foil and the masking tape. I always say to people, cover it with a masking tape because your eyes tend to see the shiny bits. So this is on the sculpting side. When it comes to the mixed media, like the journals and the canvases that we do, people always stick to flat pieces. They never layer. They never 3D layer it. So I'm always pushing people to layer. Like you can put pieces on top of pieces and you can change the direction of them. Everyone's always blindsided. And I wish this would have been in schools when I was younger, because this is amazing for kids' imagination and people's imagination to just open up, look at a bottle and go, oh, I could make this, this, and this. Whereas Kirsty just showed me how to make a bunny. That's all I can do. That's what I'm hoping, that mixed media's changes a little bit.
With the craft packs,
yes,
that we're buying into, does it need to be messy? Can we do it quite cleanly if we want to? I'm not a messy crafter. I own many people like this. Like in this room here, this is my office. It's my craft room. We're not allowed glitter. We don't use glitter in here. My little one's not allowed glitter because it just goes everywhere. Yeah. So we try not to use glitter, and I use glitter in demos and stuff like that. But trust me, there's a vacuum standing by that you can't see. Does it need to be messy if I'm going for one of these kits, or can I do it on my dining table? I'm not going to ruin the furniture. I'm not going to ruin the table, because I think that's the other stigma with it as well, that it goes everywhere. Your hands get covered. We've all seen Leonie, our little poodle, bless her.
Yeah,
she's covered in it.
Yeah.
Does it need to be like that if I buy one of your kits, or can it still be quite clean?
It is messy. It is a messy craft in that it's messy on your hands. Mm-hmm. So obviously, if you're going to touch your body all over your clothes, you're going to mess your clothes up, obviously. But in the kits, I give you gloves and I give you a puppy pee pad. So I work on puppy pee pads because you can turn it over when you're dry brushing. So the wet side is the shiny side. You turn it over for dry brushing. So everything stays on your table. Obviously, if you're the type of person that speaks with your hands like I'm doing right now, and you flapping the fabric liquid everywhere, that's how it will be messy. But other than that, I have yet to have a person come to my workshop. I always say to people, wear messy clothes. Don't wear your Sunday best. Yeah. Because it's a fabric hardening agent. So if you get it on your clothes, that's it. It's there. I've never had anybody walk out covered from head to toe or in their hair or on the floor or nothing. I've got laminate flooring down, but it just cleans off. So if you've got plastic covering or something on the floor, it just wipes off because it doesn't adhere to plastic. But other than that,
so it can be quite clean.
Yeah, you can be clean. It's just keep it over the table. My instructions always, when I'm working on videos as well, is keep it over the table.
There you go. So don't be put off. So if you're thinking, I'd love to have a go, but then they keep banging on about mixed media, and it's always messy. And then I can never. It doesn't have to be. That's what I'm trying to stress at. It doesn't have to be. And looking at all the products that are on the website, the details still at the bottom of the screen here. Everything is on there that you are going to need. But if you are going for those craft packs, everything's included.
Yes, everything, including the puppy pee pad and the gloves, everything.
Everything you need and more is already on there, which I love, absolutely love. Are you on all the socials? If so, what are we searching for on the socials?
So we're searching Love Knott Creations on Facebook, Instagram, a little bit of TikTok every now and then, and definitely YouTube. So there are a little bit of free video tutorials on YouTube as well. If you want to have a look and see if it's for you, have a look on there as well. There's a few free video tutorials on there.
I was watching the other day, and I can't remember if it was a live because I watched so many of them. Was you making the Christmas tree? Was that a live Facebook?
That was a live, yes.
Oh, it's amazing. Have you got one to hand? This was one of the best things I was just happily scrolling, and I watched the entire thing. I was like, this comes together quite quickly, to be honest.
Oh, it does. Yeah, yeah. And I'm using recycled logs as well. So the logs are just there because it can't be immersed in water. It's just to raise it up a little bit. So I use logs. I use tins as well. So there's a tuna tin under that one.
I adored the tree because that with a little set of lights in would
awesome.
look absolutely
yeah. I know. I give you lights with them as well. So that's in craft packs as well. I'm not sure if I loaded it on the web. Yes, I did load it on the website. Yes.
I'm about to look now. Bear with.
I think I did.
I think you did. I want to say £35 if my memory serves me correctly from scrolling. I'm about to have a look.
It's either 30, 35, something around there, yeah.
Take advantage. If you want to make the tree, would you say the tree is quite easy to do?
Oh, really easy. Really, really easy. Because you're working with a polystyrene cone inside. So you literally don't have to sculpt anything.
We're both lying. It's £25 is
what
it is.
Oh, it's even cheaper.
So if you want to go for the textured fabric tree, the craft pack, it's £25. The link's at the bottom of the screen. Love Knott Creations. Go and find it on that website that you got there. You get the little lights that are in it. The colour options you can choose from pink, green, purple, blue or turquoise that you've got on this one. It's £25.
Yeah, that was my live.
Look at that.
Everyone suggested purple and pink. So, hey ho, I made purple and pink.
How often do you do lives?
I'm trying to do a little bit more often now, probably once a month at the minute. But I think I'm going to be doing it every 2 weeks just to push it a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
We love a good live. Also, what's craft membership on your website? We can do it. We can join Little Craft. There are 3 stages. You can for £25 a month, £70 every 3 months, or you've got £275 for the year. What are we buying into?
So we've got the crafter, we've got the bold crafter. So there's 2 options. There's either video tutorial memberships only, or there's craft pack and video tutorial options all together. So it depends. Once you get used to the product, you just buy the product and then just get the video tutorials, or you get everything in the craft pack. So every month I send you a product, be it the bunny. I mean, last month we did an owl. So you get everything included in there. Everything for the month, including the video tutorial. So it's like you're purchasing a craft pack, but I'm giving you something different every month, not what's on the website all the time. And then the month before, we actually made a solar lamp. So you know your little solar lamps that you put in the garden? We put it on a stand. Don't look at the price.
Cute.
So I showed you how to do all the mushrooms. I show you how to do all the texture paste, how to build it up. And it's obviously a working lamp as well. So you can put that outside in your garden.
If you want to go for that, it would be the bold crafter. I'm assuming that is, which is the craft packs and the video tutorials. So that's £40 a month, or £110 every 3 months, or you've got the big one for the year, £440. But remember, you get everything you need plus tutorials as well.
And you have lifetime access to the video tutorials.
Oh, lovely. I'd have a little go. I'd have a little dabble, people. Have a little dabble. Go and have a little look at the website. Everything I say, everything's on there. Not only do you do that, you sell molds on there as well. You've sort of encompassed everything on your website that we sort of need, that we sort of class for mixed media.
Yes.
That you've got in here from the mosaic craft packs. You've got rice papers on there as well. Everything you need. So if we buy from the website and we get it home and you go, oh, I can't really remember what glue to use, can we drop you an email or a little text?
Phone me, email me, whatever you want. I'm always available. Obviously, if I don't pick up the phone, I'm doing a workshop because I don't want to be rude in my workshop. But just leave me a message and I'll get back to you straight away.
Drop messages, that's the best way to do it. But genuinely, people, go and look at those craft packs. Go onto the website, press shop. It's the first one under shop, which is craft pack. Everything is on there for you. So everything we've seen from the Christmas tree, £25. You've got that. You've got that little duck that we were talking about as well. That's also on there. You've got the rabbit sitting down if you want to go down that route. And the email address, should you have any questions, queries, worries, or woes, are on your screen right now on loveknottcreations@gmail.com, or you can give them a call or drop them a text. 07377229878 is the number. It's so hard reading out numbers and not reading out my own phone
Sorry.
number. No, it's not your fault, it's me. It's because you have to say it on the phone all the time, and I'm not used to ringing out numbers, just reading out my own number, which would be a disaster, to be perfectly honest. That you've got on this one genuinely would. I'd have to change everything. Couple more questions before I let you go. By the sounds of it, and we can see you enjoy it, but do you enjoy what you do?
Of course. I wouldn't do what I'm doing for 6 years if I didn't enjoy it. I would have given up a long time ago. I'm a Gemini, so if something doesn't work for me, I just walk away from it. But yeah, no, I enjoy it. My mind is continuously working. It's continuously thinking of new items and pieces to make. So I do commission pieces as well. So some of the big pieces were commission pieces that I've then obviously made on again. Yeah, it's just a world of, it's exciting. It's just exciting to create a new item and then all of a sudden, oh, I like the paws are bigger this time. I prefer that than the smaller paws, or the ears are longer. And yeah, no, I love it. Absolutely love it.
What's next? Where do we go next from this one? What's coming up? If you've watched a Craft O'Clock, we love a little sneaky peek.
We've got to do a demo, I think. I think we need to do a demo.
Okay.
I think we need to do that. Simple demo, nothing too extravagant to start with, but yeah, something flatter.
What else is coming up for Love Knott Creations? What other designs have you got in your head that may be seeing themselves? Obviously, I don't want to put you under pressure. Say do this, and then they're going to be.
We need to make a puffin. People have been asking for puffins, and I need to make an Otto. So I need to make different items. So people always suggesting what to make, but yeah, I think craft packs are going well. Monthly tutorials are really a lot of fun, and then we've got a Facebook group as well for the monthly tutorials, so you can chat if you've got issues. You can chat to each other.
Promote that.
So that's part of the monthly craft pack. So as soon as you sign up to that, I've got a Facebook group that I add the actual subscribers to, so that they can chat to each other. So if they each want to compare notes on, the shape of the ears, or I didn't quite get how that ear went, and yeah, it's good. It's good to chat to each other. Yeah.
Also, Jill's asked, does the texture paste, I think the hardener, need making up? So do we have to mix it with anything, or no?
No, it's all pre-made. Everything's done. The only thing you have to do is obviously add the dry brush coloring, which is the coloring that you want to choose, which comes in the pigment powder form with your craft packs as well.
There you go, people. You genuinely can't ask for much more on this one. One more question about the kits, because I think these are the biggest things that people are going to buy into on this one. You say we don't need any tools. Everything's in the kit. Is it just these are the only tools that we are going to need?
Possibly a paintbrush most of the time, because I generally throw in a paintbrush anyway, because who doesn't like a little freebie every now and then? I generally throw in a paintbrush, and that's pretty much all. You just need your hands really, and water, a tub of water just to clean your brushes. That's pretty much all you have to provide.
What age range are we looking at?
Oh, I've done from 4 years old.
Oh,
I've done workshop for 4 years old. Yeah, it depends on the kids. I mean, it depends on how. Obviously, your attention span is very short when you're younger, and when you're older, maybe. It depends. Yeah, so I always say flatter pieces. So we have like wall deco pieces. Oh, Carmen's one of my monthly subscribers, bless her.
I can tell the monthly craft packs are incredible.
Thank you,
on this one.
Yeah, so kids sculpture pieces are a little bit difficult for them to grasp in the beginning. So I always say when they're younger, start them off on a flatter piece, because it's a flatter surface. You don't have to worry about sculpting. But the first time that little one started with me when he was 4, he's now 8 years old. So he's been with me for literally 4 years. He's now making sculptures. He's progressed making sculptures. Yeah. So he probably comes twice a year or so, but he's grasped it where I don't have to explain how to coat the fabric or how to do. So he moves up in levels as well. You can do texture paste and then a bit of clay. Fabric's probably the easiest to start with, because it's It feels messier, but it's easier to actually manipulate. Whereas the clay, you obviously have to put clay on and start smoothing it over. But yeah, 4 years old was the youngest that I've had. So
Love it. Love it. I'm going to put you on the spot. Have you got any
yeah,
more samples you can show me before we go?
okay.
Because time is nearly
Samples,
beaten.
yes, loads of samples. Okay, so we've got coffee jars. Remember, I showed you the coffee jar.
Yeah.
So that's the coffee jar, which is a fairy house.
Oh, and it opens.
And it opens up. So normally I leave that open so you can put little lights inside as well. And like I showed you, to keep it risen, I used a tin so you can push it into the ground outside in the soil. So you can actually push it in.
Nice.
We have, sorry for leaning. So
No, you're fine.
your normal tins, so your tomato tins that you want to throw away, make little planters out of them.
A little brush stand for your table.
Brush stand. Yep, I make those as well.
Oh,
Obviously, if it's a planter, drill a little hole inside. You're going to have to put a little drainage
Oh,
hole
yeah,
inside.
otherwise you're going to drown the plant.
What else? Oh, textures. So when we're saying textures, this is a good example. So we've got corduroy trousers that I cut up, obviously old trousers. We've got a bit of hessian inside here. We've got a bit of cotton over here. So loads of textures to make his feathers that we cut into pieces. And then
That's amazing.
that's really cool. So when I say it starts off with a darker color, I'll show you the dog that I made. He starts off this color.
Oh, okay. Then we have the
So
colours on top.
that's the original coloring, yeah. And then you dry brushing the coloring on top of it, be it pink, blue, whichever color you want to dry brush them on.
That's
And
amazing.
then it's a lot of fun. Then when I said welly boots, where are these welly boots? I'll put them here next to me. You can make little boot planters out of them.
Oh, and that's a proper kid's welly.
Yeah.
Oh, my
Drill
word.
2 holes inside of it as well. But yeah, it's plastic. So I teach you how to do that. Masking tape is your best friend for plastic. Anything plastic,
okay.
cover it in masking tape.
And then everything sticks to
And
that.
it adheres to it, yeah. Then it will adhere to it. And then you've got plastic planters. So all your plastic planters that are outside that you want to zhuzh up a little bit, you can add a bit of fabric.
Oh, my word. Get in touch, people. Go and check out the website that you've got on this one, because not all of them are in craft packs, but you no doubt you will be able to find
There's loads,
on that website everything you need and more. And if you're not into the mixed media element of it, you can see that robin just behind the shoulder.
Yeah.
They do the mosaics as well.
Yeah, these are
Mosaics
robin
are
mosaics.
beautiful.
We did
They
these
really,
at the
really
NEC.
are.
So we've done these. The no cuts and the cut robins as well.
Ah, were they kits?
Yes.
Oh,
They're there as well as kits.
I'm going to have a look now.
And then you can do coasters.
I saw the coasters on there. The coasters are on there. With the mosaics, do we get everything we need again? Do we
Everything
get cutters?
again?
Do we get
Yes.
cuts?
Yes,
tiles,
everything comes
the
with
lot?
it. The cutter is extra, an added extra.
Okay, good to know.
But everything else for when you're getting this, you get all the tiles, the base, the covering, everything for, and the grouting. And then there's a video tutorial showing you how to do the grouting as well, which is really easy.
I love it. If you want to go for the Robin Coaster kit or mushroom kit, there's an owl kit on there.
Yes.
There's a mosaic number hanging plaque. There's a sea turtle. This is beautiful. That's stunning.
So you get to choose. I will ask you the question when you want to do your mosaic robin. What color background would you like? What is your favorite color, like a border color? I'll ask you all these personal questions. What colors you prefer? Because you don't have to have blue. You could have a beige background.
Oh, I want one of these.
And then it comes with a little hanging piece at the back as well, so you can hang it.
Could you then set that? I'm now just asking for me, to be perfectly honest. And then we'll get to everybody else in a minute. Bear with people in the chat. If we did the mosaic robin, the big plaque one that you've shown me.
Yes.
If we made that, could we then submerge that into resin, like a resin top table?
Could. I've never tried. I'm a little bit allergic to resin.
Oh, okay.
Like really allergic to resin. I've rashed up really badly over my face with resin, so I've stopped. I've got one resin pack left, but I haven't tried it yet. So yeah, you're more than welcome to. It's just normal ceramic tiles, so I'm sure you could.
Yeah, so it would look nice. Yeah, I'm just thinking outside. Okay, that's enough about me and my summer projects that I've got on here. Who's this from? Second Chance Creative
That's
says,
Dawn.
"Oh, Dawn, lovely." Let's put Dawn's message on the screen. I did a workshop with Kirsty 2 to 3 years ago, and am now a Powertex tutorial. And I loved Kirsty's workshop so much. The workshop and craft packs are great. That's what we like to hear. It's what we like. Marina, afternoon, Adam. Late to the party. Don't worry, lovely. Grandson's visit for me for lunch today. Oh, that's cute. Your mug and your artwork is also on the way, Mariam. I sent it this morning, or Kat did for me. Thank you very much for coming on Craft O'Clock. Time has beaten us again. I have to give the YouTube stream back to Hobbymaker that you've got on this one. Once again, for those people that may have never seen you, just sum up once again, like we did at the top. The details are on the bottom of the screen now for you. Sum up what you do if you could. So if your company was a book, what would the back of the book say? Eco
sculptor, recycling artist. Pretty simple.
Oh, I love it. No, that will do. I was expecting more, but that will do. I like it a lot.
Short and sweet.
Short and sweet. It's how I like it. It's how I like it. Everything is on the website as well. If you want to go for one of the pre-cut robins, they're just £20. There's no cutting involved. Everything's done for you. £20. Give it a go. Everything you need will be in that craft pack for £20. I think it's one of the best presents.
Those sold out at the NEC. Those ones sold out at the NEC.
You can see why. You really, really can. If you want to do some of the cutting, it's £20 again, and you can get the tool for £10, which is a lifetime tool, because once you've got it, you have got it. You will never need to buy again. If you are a small independent company that is watching at the moment and you want to come on Crafted Connections, this is the email address that you need to write to that you've got on here. crafterclock@hobbymaker.co.uk. crafterclock@hobbymaker.co.uk, and you too can be on Crafted Connections, and we will promote your business the best we can. Thank you, lovely. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Appreciate it.
Absolute pleasure. When's your next live?
Oh, I don't know. No, I don't know.
We don't know.
I haven't planned it yet.
Okay.
It'll be on Facebook.
Keep an eye out on the Facebooks that you've got on this one. Tomorrow, it's a pre-launch. Tomorrow, 24 hours before it launches on the main channel. Dawn McPhee's joining me ahead of a show on Hobbymaker on Wednesday with an exclusive first look and a chance to buy ahead of the show. Brand new online classes. That is tomorrow with myself and Dawn. Thank you again, lovely. Absolute pleasure. Time has beaten us. I will see you all tomorrow at 12 o'clock where we do this all over again. Thanks, love. I will see you very soon. Bye now. Bye.